I'm facing a challenge with a colleague at work. She consistently attempts to take credit for my contributions. She also enjoys favoritism from my boss, which makes me hesitant to confront her directly for fear of jeopardizing my job. I've also witnessed her mistreating other colleagues. Could you please advise me on how to navigate the situation? I'm seeking guidance on how to handle work related issues professionally and not take them personally. This is actually quite common, and I've had a lot of people ask me about something similar. The first thing that I would say, it's always good practice to have things documented. If that's not the case, then this is as simple as learning how to set boundaries. Because let's look at why you are in this situation first. Again, this is not something that happened overnight, which means the fact that it's a repetitive pattern and a behavior shows that you have allowed this to happen and have not set certain boundaries or confronted this before. Now, my next question is, what's stopping you from doing that? And this could be because you feel uncomfortable with confrontation, or you don't know how to communicate, and that's fine. But this is a good way for you to reflect on what you can do to improve on that. If you choose to talk about it, communicate, confront her, think about using I statements than you statements, because the minute you say you, people will get defensive. Whereas when you use I, you are taking complete accountability. So avoid the blame game and try to remove the emotions out of it. Try to make it very professional, very direct. You can even get your HR involved and keep it extremely professional. So, another tactic that you could potentially use is approaching them with a sense of curiosity and innocence. So, question their motive from a very non judgmental place. For example, if they didn't mention your name in the work that you both did together, or they took credit for your work, you can say something along these lines. I noticed that my name was not mentioned in the work that we did. I was wondering if you could let me know if there's a reason behind that. So, this would allow you to approach them in a very non confrontational way and even give you a little bit more insight on the way they think, and even lead them to even apologize, because that's probably the first time they were even aware of their actions. The question that you need to ask yourself is, are you ready to change? Because any kind of communication, setting boundaries, confrontation requires a certain level of discomfort. And it comes down to if you are okay to tolerate that or not. And lastly, remember that the person that you are at work is not the person you are all the time. It's a different hat that you're wearing. So when you feel criticized, blamed, or judged, know that it's the persona at work. It's a completely different hat that you're wearing and not personally attacking who you are. So this can allow you to separate your emotions and learn how to wear a different hat depending on the situation that you're in. And that's okay. So know when that line is being drawn, when you're at work and when you're not at work, and the different hats that you need to wear at different situations, and don't take it personally.